Tensions rose when a controversial contract was up for renewal between a UH research lab with US military ties. Now that it's been renewed, what does the future hold? I have more on the story from Mānoa. When a contract between the United States Navy and the Applied Research Laboratory was up for renewal earlier this year, supporters argued that it's a crucial economic and research hub for the university, while opponents say it does more harm than good. Now that the contract's been renewed, both sides look to the future. The laboratory was launched in 2008 in conjunction with the United States Navy, becoming the fifth university-affiliated research center. While the Navy provides a vehicle for funding, the lab still remains a largely UH entity.
As a University of Hawaii directorate, we have a responsibility towards the state and towards the local community to bring to bear solutions to challenges that affect our island archipelago.
On December 9th, the contract was officially renewed for another 10 years, with up to $285 million in funding, and was met with strong opposition, including from the university's own student body government, who passed a resolution demanding an end to the contract. Critics of the lab say their concerns stem from some of the lab's classified research and the Navy's poor track record in the state, like their handling of the Red Hill fuel leaks.
I don't trust the Navy just because all their information is classified, so it sounds like they're hiding something, and they didn't handle the information with Red Hill and that incident very well.
Others say if the partnership between UH and the Navy continues, it must remain mutually beneficial without the detriment of one side or another.
I believe that it should never be at the cost of forgoing what the Native Hawaiian community's sentiments are about certain things. The problem is not having a relationship. The problem is when that relationship requires there to be more of a parasitic type relationship versus symbiotic relationship.
Baghdadi calls the relationship a partnership that benefits the community and future generations. The lab accounts for up to $20 million of the entire university's research funding, driving projects like the Rapid Resilient Reefs for Coastal Defense, which works to prevent coastal degradation through innovative solutions.
And so the purpose of that is to enhance coastal defense along areas where there are ingress of water, sea level rise, king tides, overturning events, and overwash that basically have rendered a lot of coastlines very vulnerable to sea level rise and climate change.
There were also concerns of basic employment and job security if the contract failed to renew, because the lab collaborates with community and university entities that span all across the state and all 10 UH campuses.
Well, certainly within the community of UH and ARL, it would be very detrimental because we'd probably all lose our jobs.
With the laboratory's partnership with the U.S. Navy set to continue for at least another decade, both critics and supporters look to the future.
I know the lab is going to be here for 10 more years, but we should find a solution that benefits everyone, including those who oppose it and the Hawaiian community.
So I think if done right, the Applied Research Laboratory can be a part of that nexus and be critical to informing solutions that go both ways and that provide mutual benefit to all.
I'm Nakasone, reporting for the Mānoa Mirror.